Hey everybody, Namain Faye here. I have a channeled message for somebody today. It's rather specific. This probably won't apply to everyone. It could be a collective reading, but I'm just going to put it out there, and whoever claims it, and they don't have to claim it publicly. It can be a private thing that they accept, they don't have to comment because it's a rather sensitive issue. Um, the song that has been coming through for me for the last 2 days is a song that I really used to love, like many years ago. Even as a child, I didn't understand what it was really about. I just thought it was like very catchy, and it's called "Heroin Girl" by Everclear. And the feeling that I get immediately when hearing this song is this is a karmic relationship, and this is very important right now because I feel that the song is basically about a toxic relationship, and it results in um, a woman's death by overdose. So basically, it's from the perspective of the man who enjoys her company, and she's an excellent lover, a lot of sexual chemistry, doing sex together, doing a lot of toxic things that are bad for each other, and they enable each other. And basically, she's found dead in a field, overdosed, and the song is from the perspective of lamenting not being able to have um, that toxic relationship, that fun hookup um, relationship with lots of and lots of sex and all of the harmful things um, that are harmful but can at times be quite fun. Not everything that is bad for us um, feels bad for us. Sometimes it feels rather good, and that's what makes it bad. Like someone out there might be sensing that this person wanting a connection again, and maybe lowering their vibration to match them. And when this occurs, when they are matching the vibration of the other person, that is when the person returns. And I am cautioning you to not fall into that same pattern, because what I hear is the person is only interested in you as they found you. So even perhaps you've known them for a very long time, um, maybe years, decades, whatever, and they have been with you through some really tough times, so you associate them with a positive, but they love you for who you used to be, and that a part of you is still a part of you that you used to be is still present in the now and can easily be summoned at any time when you're under stress. And that's what I'm getting right now is this person, you, or maybe the other person. It could be the feminine watching, could be masculine or feminine watching right now. It doesn't, and I'm referring to the toxic person being the opposite. I feel like this is an opposite sex dynamic. Doesn't have to be. You're very opposite in energies. Vibrationally, um, can match, but what you want out of life is quite different. And they're quite happy to drag you back down to where you used to be when you were fun, and it will destroy you. I don't know how to say that any other way. And it's starting to rain as I say that. So I probably will have to go inside soon because it's raining into my water cup. It's probably safe to drink, but I don't know. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. I'm getting that very strongly. There's another energy hanging around which is quite interesting. I am going to go undercover. Oh. I'm going under the cover of a tree. So what I am getting pretty strongly. Oh, pineapple. What I'm getting really strongly is there's this scene in a movie, an Australian movie called Chopper. And it's a really iconic scene. You may know it, where basically um, it's about deceit. Somebody has been injured in the jail, and Chopper's having to explain to the warden that they obviously didn't see anything. And it's really interesting because it's got that contradictory energy to it where they didn't see anything, but at the same time, they go into great detail about how he didn't see anything. So it's like, I told you what I already told Mr. Beasley. I told you so and so was reading a magazine. This other person was um, washing his hands. Jimmy was watching an ant crawl across the table, and I was watching Jimmy watch the ant. And so I kind of feel like there's this other energy around. I don't know if it's in your career or your relationships or um, whatever. There's this deceptive energy um, that's around. I don't know if this is the same collective or I'm just tuning into another energy. Uh, but it basically means, to me at least, that there's some sort of deception going on, or maybe someone's turning a blind eye to not injustice. Well, yeah, it could be injustice, but it doesn't bother you because perhaps the person the injustice is happening to is not likable or not liked by other people, and maybe you don't want to stick your neck out for that other person because it would cause drama for yourself. Yeah. So those are the two things I picked up for today. So basically, you have to, well, you don't have to do anything, you have free will, but there is this energy of having to make decisions in your life right now. There's a lot of deception occurring perhaps around you that are low vibration, and it's actually attracting like energies that you used to deal with all the time that you've already dealt with. You've had enough of that, and there were good parts of it, but you don't want that to come back. I guarantee you do not want that energy to come back into your life because it will destroy you. So be very, I think the message from those two things is be highly selective with the energies that you engage with. Now, I know that's hard because there's also this energy of like, are you turning a blind eye to the bad actions of others, and should you, you know, speak up, or should you mind your own business? And um, I can't tell you what to do. It is up to you in your unique situation whether or not it is a situation where you speak up or you don't get involved. I have to say, given the fact that there is this negative energy around you wanting to come back in, maybe don't get involved, but maybe by not getting involved but being around it still, you're too far in it to not be involved, and so not acting, trying to be impartial. Maybe that's just not possible. Who knows? Only you know your situation. You know your intuition better than anything. But that's all I have for you today. It's raining. I hear it can't rain all the time by a fictional band in the movie The Crow. So I feel like this is going to pass really quickly, but it's going to be a very intense energy while it is around. So you're going to have to use your discernment. And if this negative energy does come back in, that can feel really good. It's almost like an addictive pattern of it's a cycle that keeps happening. And when it comes back again, expecting you to fall back into the same thing you may or have already started to actually sense this person and adjusted your behavior to be what they want you to be accordingly as they found you. And you may not realize that you're doing it because there's a part of you that really enjoys being around this person. And when they see, and I know this is going to sound really harsh, this is not coming from a judgmental place, but I feel like when they feel that you're a mess, a vulnerable mess, that's when all of a sudden they'll be like, oh, hey, how you doing? And so please, when you see this person come back in, see it as the warning side, the red flag that it is, that there is something vulnerable still in you that needs to be addressed. Or maybe it's a sign that you've fallen back into a series of bad habits that you are in early stages of that you can correct. 11-11. Sorry, 11-11. So, yeah, that's all I have for you today. I say that a lot and then I keep talking. But, yeah, I mean it. I'm finished.